Imagine waking up every day with a brain wired to see the world differently. Thinking faster, feeling deeper, and noticing things others overlook. That's ADHD, but it's more than just distraction or hyperactivity. It's a unique lens through which millions experience life. In this video, we'll uncover the full story of ADHD, what it truly is, how to recognize it, the unexpected strengths it brings, the real challenges it poses, and how countless people not only live with it, but thrive. Let me take you back to a classroom where a young boy named Michael Phelps sat, restless and distracted. His teachers were frustrated. They said he couldn't sit still, couldn't focus, and probably wouldn't amount to much unless he changed. But Michael wasn't broken, he was just wired differently. Diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 9, his mind craved movement, his body needed action, and his spirit sought challenge. Swimming became his sanctuary. The water wasn't just a place to exercise, it was where he found focus. Lap after lap, he channeled what others saw as a weakness into world records. His ADHD didn't disappear. He just learned how to ride the waves of his unique mind. Imagine your brain as a bustling city at rush hour. Thoughts zoom by like cars, honking, changing lanes, sometimes crashing into each other. There's no traffic cop to regulate the flow. This isn't about laziness or lack of intelligence. It's a neurological difference rooted in the brain's structure and chemistry. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It affects the brain's executive functions, skills like focus, organization, impulse control, and working memory. Research from the National Institute of Mental Health reveals that ADHD involves imbalances in neurotransmitters, particularly dopamine, which affects attention, motivation, and reward. Recognizing ADHD isn't about ticking boxes on a list, it's about patterns. Persistent inattention, impulsivity, and hyperactivity that interfere with daily life. But here's the twist. ADHD isn't a one-size-fits-all condition. Some people are the daydreamers, lost in thought, while others are the energizers, always in motion, and many fall somewhere in between. Now consider Simone Biles, another titan of athleticism. Growing up, Simone struggled with focus, often daydreaming and drifting off in class. But when she stepped onto the gymnastics mat, her mind clicked into hyperfocus. Every flip, twist, and landing became a meditation. Her ADHD didn't hinder her. It heightened her awareness in the sport she loved. Simone once said, "Having ADHD and taking medication for it is nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing that I'm afraid to let people know." Her openness shattered stigmas, showing the world that ADHD isn't a flaw. It's part of her superpower. And then there's Will Smith, the charismatic actor known for his boundless energy and quick wit. As a kid, Will was the class clown, the kid who couldn't sit still, always cracking jokes and challenging authority. His teachers thought he was a troublemaker. But in reality, his restless energy was a sign of his ADHD. That same energy became the driving force behind his dynamic performances, infectious enthusiasm, and relentless work ethic. Will didn't suppress his ADHD, he embraced it, turning his so-called weakness into a vibrant career that spans decades. Consider Justin Timberlake, whose ADHD and OCD intertwine in his life. Despite the challenges, Justin has spoken about how these conditions shaped his work ethic and creativity. His meticulous attention to detail, combined with bursts of hyperfocus, allowed him to excel not just in music but also in acting. His success story reveals how mental health conditions can coexist, influencing both struggles and strengths. But ADHD isn't just about famous faces. It's a journey millions walk daily. Now, let's flip the narrative. ADHD isn't just about challenges. It comes with unexpected gifts. Creativity often blooms in ADHD minds because they see connections others miss. Risk-taking? It can lead to groundbreaking innovations. Hyperfocus, a lesser-known trait, allows intense concentration on passions, leading to mastery in fields from art to science. In fact, many entrepreneurs credit their success to ADHD-driven traits like innovative thinking and resilience in the face of failure. Here's something fascinating. People with ADHD often possess heightened emotional sensitivity. This emotional depth fosters incredible empathy, making them attuned to the feelings of others, which can enhance personal relationships and even leadership skills. Additionally, ADHD minds excel in crisis situations due to their ability to think quickly, adapt, and problem-solve under pressure, a skill often referred to as situational brilliance. But yes, there are hurdles. ADHD can feel like running a marathon with untied shoelaces. Forgetfulness, disorganization, and emotional roller coasters can be exhausting. Yet, understanding these challenges is the first step to overcoming them. Let's add another layer to our story. Richard Branson, the billionaire entrepreneur behind Virgin Group, credits his ADHD for his adventurous spirit. As a student, he struggled academically, battling dyslexia alongside ADHD. But traditional schooling couldn't contain his curiosity. He thrived by thinking differently, taking risks others feared, and following his passions unapologetically. His ADHD didn't hold him back. It launched him into the stratosphere of success. ADHD isn't a modern phenomenon. Historical accounts suggest that figures like Leonardo da Vinci might have exhibited symptoms consistent with ADHD. His notebooks reveal scattered thoughts, unfinished projects, and bursts of hyperfocus on inventions far ahead of his time. While he was never diagnosed, since ADHD wasn't recognized back then, his restless curiosity and boundless creativity mirror traits seen in many with ADHD today. ADHD isn't just a personal story, it's also reflected in the characters we love. Take Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. His impulsivity, boundless energy, and creative problem-solving resonate with many who see themselves in his antics. Or think of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, whose hyperactivity and enthusiasm make him both endearing and relatable. These characters showcase ADHD traits in ways that are entertaining, but also surprisingly accurate, helping normalize the condition in popular culture. Whether you have ADHD or know someone who does, understanding is the key. It's not about fixing what isn't broken, it's about unlocking potential. If this video helped you see ADHD in a new light, share it with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that dive deep into the complexities of the human experience.